little too tight. How can this be too tight? Aren't you going to congratulate me, Paulina?
Oh, gee, Vicky, I'd love to, but tell me something first. Have you decided which brother's going to be the groom?
Rather than cause a scene, Paulina,
That's your specialty.
I'll just give you the facts, because apparently you've been living under a rock lately. This is my engagement ring. It was given to me by a man who wants to spend the rest of his life with me. Ryan Harrison. See that? It's the moon. Because he promised to love me forever and give me the moon and the stars.
Something for the girl who has everything.
I know that this is probably a foreign concept to you, Paulina, but there are those of us who still marry for love.
What do you think I married Jake for? His money? But please, the man's in debt up to his hairline.
You know, I have no idea why you married Jake, but I know it has absolutely nothing to do with love because I know Jake. And I know his type, and frankly, sweetheart, you're just not it.
You don't know anything.
I know that Jake loves money. And now that you have plenty of it, I get enough said.
And what do you love, Vicky?
I already told you. I love Ryan.
Oh, come on. The only reason you're marrying a cop is because you know you could never hold on to somebody like Grant.
Right.
You know it's the truth, Vicky. Admit it.
No, I think that's the sorry story of your life, not mine. Aren't you the one that couldn't hold on to Grant? And then when you couldn't have him, what'd you do? You just went over to Jake, the local lower life forum.
Look, I just want to know one thing, Vicky. How long do you think Ryan's going to put up with it?
Ryan doesn't put up with anything.
I don't know who you think you are,
me.
but you can't have them both.
I don't want them both, Paulina. Okay. Now, let's just talk turkey here, right? I work for Grant. We have a friendship. We have a business relationship. It's based on mutual respect. It's also based on work. And, of course, the fact that he is deliriously happy. His brother was lucky enough to find someone as terrific as me. And it's based on honesty. And...
Oh, please.
Excuse me. Did that word throw you for a loop there?
Go to hell.
Honesty, Honesty. Look it up in the dictionary if it's a little confusing to you.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
That looks lovely, Miss Hudson.
Thank you. It's a little tight in the waist.
Vicky, wasn't your last wedding dress a little tight in the stomach, too?
Oh, that's right. You two know each other.
An unfortunate quirk of fate.
Oh, more like dumb luck.
Well, I left your dresses in room 2, Mrs. McKinnon.
Thanks.
Shall I show you the way?
Sure, you go ahead. I'll follow. Listen, you want to talk about honesty? How come every time I saw you hanging on Grant's arm waving to the crowd, you never bothered to mention that you weren't involved with him but with his brother?
I don't know what station you've been watching, but the press is very clear on my relationship with Grant.
Bull! You were glued to his side like a freaking first lady. And as long as no one mentioned it, you didn't bother to bring it up.
Paulina, you're obsessed.
No, you're kidding yourself. Because I know Grant, and I know he would never be interested in something like you.
Mighty possessive for a guy you dumped, wouldn't you say? I don't know why Jake puts up with it, you know? I mean, doesn't he see that you're so gaga over Grant? Doesn't it make him jealous? Doesn't it make him crazy?
Excuse me, but I have to try on my dresses.
Jake is not the kind of guy to put up with his wife messing around.
Let go of my arm, Vicky.
Oh, Jake doesn't know, does he? I mean, Jake doesn't know you slept with Grant.
How did you know?
Oh, my God. It's true.
You witch!
Smart move, Senator.
Oh, that is the one, Mrs. McKinnon. It really flatters your figure, don't you think so, Miss Hudson?
Well, it certainly shows it all off, all right.
Miss Simpson, the dresses you've shown me so far have much too much cleavage. Maybe there could be something a little more appropriate for a wedding.
All right. I'll be a few minutes.
Okay, great. Thanks.
I don't know, Paulina. I think you just gave the old bag of fright. I think she's probably in back thinking, now, what am I going to do to dress that girl, make her look like she wasn't raised in a barn?
I don't have to take this from you.
Thing is, I really thought Grant had better taste than that. I mean, I did, but with some guys, they see trash, it turns them on. I don't know. Luckily, it's only short-lived, though. There is one thing, though, Paulina. I have to tell you, I think you've been lying so long. I mean, you are really getting good at this.
What are you talking about, Vicky?
Well, I mean, how else could you have managed to marry Jake, have Grant, still have time on the side to go after Jamie?
Who is going after who around here, Vicky? The whole state knows about you thanks to all the TV coverage you managed to suck up during Grant's campaign.
You just can't stand it that he respects me, can you?
You think he respects you?
Yes, I do. And what really drives you bananas is the only thing he respects about you is your availability.
I think you better go home, Vicky. You're obviously frustrated because you can't seem to find a wedding dress that's going to work miracles and make you look virginal.
All right, listen here, you little slut. I don't know why Jake married you or why Grant puts up with you. All I know is that you can't stand me because I stand for everything you're never going to have.
Oh, you really think so, huh?
Yes, I do. I have brains. I have good looks. I have a job. I have a guy that loves me. What do you have? You have nothing but an incredibly large bosom.
I don't have to listen to any more of this.
I know what really makes your hair curl, though. You see me, you see what I do for Grant, and it really drives you nuts. And you know why? Because, you could never do it. I mean, you could never pull it off. I'll tell you what.
I don't give a damn.
You know why? Because you're dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Low life, low tide, dumb, Paulina, that's why.
Vicky, I don't get you, but it's not because I'm dumb. It's because you are such a good liar. I know Jamie left you because you lied to him.
What did you say?
I know what you did. You weren't sure if Jamie was Stephen's father. And you never bothered mentioning to your husband about sleeping with Jake, did you?
Paulina! You're never going to get anything from Grant except a good roll in the hay.
Oh, really? Ryan's just like Jamie, He's not going to put up with your little
Paulina, watch out, because the next time I shut you up, I won't miss. I certainly have a target big enough.
Is there a problem?